Hey Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for August 3rd. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. At the heart of your reading, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is avoiding something, even though it's quite tempting. It does spark your interest quite strongly, in fact. But I think your judgment is that either you don't have time to get involved with this, or it could lead you down a troublesome road. Your challenge is remaining logical and focused on what you need to do, your priorities. The Knight of Swords. I think you're not having a big challenge embodying this energy. It feels like you're already on track because the Ace of Wands is in reverse. I mean, unless it's like so much of a concerted effort for you to remain mindful and in your logical mind. We have the Devil here at the bottom of the deck, so that does indicate like this tempting presence in your life. I think this intriguing offer that's presented itself isn't so great for you, and you know it. Your focus is on the Page of Swords. You're curious, you are inquisitive, you're asking questions. You're doing a lot of thinking about this in order to understand it. You want to act on your personal truth, your knowledge, but before you do so, you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You might just be thinking about this opportunity that's so intriguing to you, studying how you can possibly do it in a healthy way. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Wands, which is a flurry of communication, sometimes overwhelmingly so, just one thing after another that creates this snowball effect. You could have felt very influenced by the momentum that was created with that Eight of Wands and started to hesitate in pursuing this new opportunity because it felt like you were getting wrapped up in like someone else's momentum and it wasn't as much under your control. Your crowning energy is represented by the High Priestess, and this is either a shift in your spirituality, like leaving a religion to go to another religion or a different congregation, or beginning a new personal spiritual practice yourself, alone at home. Or you might become more private and secretive about the way that you connect to the divine. Whatever it is that you're going through right now during this chapter of your life, the highlight of it, the best thing to come out of everything you're going through from your higher self perspective is this shift. Either an overhaul in how you see spirituality or a specific change from one expression of spirituality to another. Show me the near future. How does this unfold for Gemini? Your patience is about to pay off. With Temperance showing up in the near future, that means you will have invested a lot of faith, a lot of patience in believing that things truly were working out for you behind the scenes. This is the point at which you start to see evidence that your faith was not misplaced. Things will fall in place for you personally. Probably having to do with money or the way that you want your life to end up eventually, with the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Show me surprise energy. What is going to impact the situation that Gemini doesn't see coming? The Lovers. Well, this could be a surprise relationship, and many times the Lovers does stand for that in our lives. But it's not only that. It could also be a strong, firm commitment to something that you love. This could be your new expression of spirituality, or it could be a friendship. It could be a new life direction. There's a reciprocity implied here, but in some way, shape, or form, it will hit you as a surprise, like it comes out of the blue. Your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I think you're worried that this is going to be a continuing theme. Whatever this Ace of Wands in reverse represents to you, the thing that was an option for you and it seemed very desirable, but you are prioritizing your logic and reason over your passions, tempering your passions, so to speak, and temperance pays off. I think you are worried that will cost you positive emotional opportunities down the line. Or that you'll feel like you have to decline emotional offers in order to hold true to this ideology of logic and reason. Your end result is a strong emotional path with the Moon. The Moon is this phase of life where it's almost like you have nothing to guide you but your emotions. Logic and reason don't really work in this phase of life because there's so many things that are unknown, factors outside of your control. So watch out for a lot of change, a lot of upheaval. Get comfortable with the unknown and moving forward despite a lack of information. It's just the way it's going to be for a while. At the other end of this road, however, what you're heading toward is the Ten of Cups. This is the potential that exists on the other end of that journey, which is ideal emotional fulfillment. Let's see advice for Gemini. How can Gemini work with these energies for their highest and best good? The Two of Pentacles as advice says you are more capable than you're giving yourself credit for. You might feel like you have too much on your plate, you can't handle anymore, or that you can't be both things at the same time. You can't be emotional and reasonable, or I can't have a relationship and feel like I'm an independent thinker in my life. However, you are wrestling with trying to do it all, Spirit's encouraging you that from their perspective, you can take on both things at once and be successful at it. So give yourself more credit and be willing to bite off what feels like more than you can chew. Gemini, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Ready for more? Check out this playlist for your zodiac sign, or yesterday's video for an even deeper dive into your story. And if you're in need of more personal attention from yours truly, click this link in the description box below to learn more about my personal readings.